What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Michael Knapp Fishing. Today's video, we are going to go over a new product that we are getting to fish. Spoiler alert, it is a jig again, but we are going to check this thing out. We're going to look at it, dive into it, and really talk about what makes it so special to me. I know I said we were going to be on the water, but still getting over sickness a little bit. We'll be on the water very, very soon, guys. So we're going to roll that intro, and then we'll get into it. Alright guys, so like I said, we have another jig coming up. I've really wanted to try this kind of a jig before. I just haven't had time really to just find one, and I got a really good deal on these. So this is Brian Thrift's micro jig by Fitzgerald Fishing, and it is 100% tungsten. Well, okay, not 100% tungsten because it can't be 100% tungsten, but it's 97% tungsten, I think is what it is. It's got to have a little bit of lead in it. But anyway, without further ado, let's check this thing out. It was designed by Brian Thrift, obviously. For those of you who don't know who Brian Thrift is, he's an absolute hammer. Just one of the best anglers in the world. Quality angler, great guy. We've got eco-friendly tungsten, spike bait keeper, high quality skirt and band. Great for all species of bass. So, we're gonna go ahead and open it up and check it out. Comes in a really nice packaging. This isn't cheap plastic. This is actually a really high grade like nylon feeling material. Alright, so look at this finesse little deal. Dude, that is just so finessey looking, and man, I really like that a lot. So first thing right off the bat that I noticed, this is a much smaller hook than what I'm used to fishing with. Let me get all this skirt material over, and I'm going to show it to you. This is a very little hook. Not something that I'm really used to. I'm really more used to like 3/0, 4/0, 5/0. I'm not really sure what that is. So let's check this out. So right off the bat, this is kind of call for concern here. The hook moves. Is this supposed to do that? Alright, we have a broken one. Well, that's not very good now, is it? It sure did, broke plumb off. Okay, we grabbed another one. Man, that is not how I expected this to go. Let's open this one up. I grabbed whichever one I could find first right on top. This is a black and blue one. Okay, now first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a hold of this hook and I'm gonna twist it. Okay, no, that one's in. That one's in there. Dude, I don't know what, I mean, this is a freak thing right here. The hook is actually busted. I guess when they were pouring it or something, it actually busted. Enough of that. Not a big deal. We're not gonna knock a company or form an opinion on a company just based off of one freak accident of a jig. In my many years of fishing, I can't even tell you how many years I've been fishing, a jig, I've never seen that happen before. Never. Granted, I always use really massive hooks, and these are very finessey hooks, but still, never seen that happen before. So, here it is. This is our new version. This is a football head style jig. It is 3/8 of an ounce, which is what I almost exclusively fish 10 feet and lower. So from 1 foot to 10 foot, this is all I throw, is 3/8 of an ounce. After 10 feet, we'll start talking about other sizes. We'll go into discussion about that later. Let's see, I'm trying to look and see. Okay, this is a wire-tied skirt. Premium skirt material. Skirt material is nice. Got nice flex to it. Stretches very nicely. Hook keeper, or I'm sorry, the brush guard. I don't know why I call that thing a hook keeper all the time. Brush guard isn't too far off of the hook. I like that. You know, for me personally, I'd like it a little bit further down. Let's see here if I can kind of maneuver that down. Yeah, there we go. you can just kind of manipulate it and get it a little bit further down there, as you can see that I did there. Just kind of manipulate it down, put it down just a little bit further. So the jig itself sets quite nicely. You see, it'll actually set just like that in the water. Your bait will be hooked up over here on top of it, and it'll sit quite nicely. And that's the way it's supposed to scoop down along the bottom. Because it is the football style, it should, in theory, pop over stuff pretty easily. So definitely like the jig itself. It's a very, very small, compact profile. Because it is tungsten, it is significantly smaller than lead. I don't have any jigs out right here with me. I thought I still had that Guggen Squad jig over here. But anyway, it is a significantly smaller profile because tungsten is so much denser than lead. It's able to compact down into a much smaller profile for the actual jig head itself. It's still the same weight. Everything's still going to be the same about it. I'm still going to fish out my normal baitcaster rig, but it's just a little bit smaller, therefore it's not going to get hung up as easily. You're going to be able to fish it a little bit differently, a little bit easier in rock and stuff. And the big thing is this is going to be 100 times more sensitive. So I'm not 100% sure how I feel about that yet. This will be my first time ever fishing a tungsten jig. I've never done tungsten jigs before, but that was kind of like my one thing that I always wanted to try. So we're going to give that a whirl. Like I said, I did get the black and blue, and then I did get green pumpkin as well. Just to kind of, you know, those are my two staple colors. We're gonna have to get another green pumpkin jig, but I've got a couple more of those. Don't ever just buy one jig, buy at least 3. I've got another one of those out there that we'll get rigged up, and we'll actually get to try these out in the water. I'm really excited to try these. Like I said, my only concern with this jig whatsoever is this itty bitty hook. It just wasn't what I was expecting, that's for sure. It flexes. I mean, it definitely flexes, but in theory, with this being, and this is, like they tell you right off the bat, this is a finesse jig. I guess being a finesse jig, you don't really want that stout, massive hook. So in theory, we should be able to penetrate a lot easier. We don't have to jack their jaw as hard. And this should penetrate a heck of a lot easier and be able to get in that fish's mouth a lot easier. It's got a good barb on it. It's got a nice sharp hook on it. It should pin them and it should keep them there pretty darn easily. Guys, if y'all like these videos, do me a huge favor. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Leave me a comment down in the comment section below. Let me know where you're watching from. If you guys have used any of the products that I've been showing in any of these videos, please let me know in the comment section what you think about them. If you like them, if you don't like them, let me know what y'all think about it. I just want to talk down there in the comment section. We'll be fishing very, very, very soon. I promise. I'm starting to feel much better. As you can tell by my voice, I'm starting to feel a lot better. So hopefully this week I'll be able to get out on the water, film some fishing stuff for you guys, and actually go and catch some big old bucket mouths. So anyway, guys, like, subscribe, comment, notifications on. Take care, everybody.